Hi everybody. Now, I've just jumped back on because we were due to meet with the Carey mum and she really wants to come and talk to you tonight. She's got so many tips, so we had to come off and then we're going to bring her back in now, okay? She's well worth waiting for. Thanks. Let's get you in, darling. High life of the real estate. Oh, it's Ariana's mum. Nice to see you. We'll get Carey mum in. Here she's coming. Oh, there you are, my angel. Hello, love.
Thanks.
How are you doing?
I think it's our internet.
Don't worry too much. I know how frustrating it is because you really want it to work and you're trying everything. Hi,
Yeah.
3 at 30. Busy board has joined us. Hi, Mirren 7. Lots of people coming in. We'll wait for everyone to catch up. So I think, hi, Aisha. Hi, lovely. Hi, caring mum of 2. Oh, she'll come back on again. Don't worry. We'll get Carey mum in. I know so many of you want to chat to her because she's got the most amazing blog. She always makes me smile and I really love seeing the children and I love how genuine she is. But I think she's having some internet connection difficulties tonight, and if we don't get her on this week, don't worry, we will get her back because she really wanted to share with you quite a lot of her tips and she was going to be telling you how to. Oh, there you are. Right, shall we get started?
Yeah. Before
right, okay,
next again.
So lots of people want to know about how you built your blog and how you got it to where it is now. So first of all, tell us about your journey as a mummy blogger.
So I didn't really start out to do it really. Started posting pictures on the Carey mum page in 2018 when we first moved to Dubai in June, and kind of snowballed, and then I started a WordPress website, just a free one, in the August of that same year, and it just kind of went from there. But I didn't really have an agenda. I didn't, like Moira said, about planning what she posts. I don't really plan anything. I don't have time to plan anything, and I just kind of, if I take a picture and I like it, I put it up. And so, like, if we were out of coffee, I'd put it up. If we were out for dinner, whatever we were doing. Mason, I think there's a few from early on when we moved to Dubai. He had like a massive tantrum in one of these really posh hotels, and I put that picture up. He was like rolling on the floor crying. I was like,
but everybody's got their style, and Moira is very organised with her style, and I love both of your pages. You're both absolute powerhouse mummy bloggers, but everybody's got a different style.
Yeah, and I wish I was more organised because sometimes I do miss things like National Day or Flag Day or whatever it might be, and I'll be like, oh, forgot about that because I'm not organised enough, just a bit all over the place.
But and I think that's what your followers really, really love about you. But so what motivates you every day to do what you do?
Just to share. I quite enjoy writing because I have like the website as well. I like sharing like little hacks and things, and yeah, there's also like another side to doing the blog. Like, since when I started, I just really enjoyed like sharing stuff, and then as it kind of snowballed, you do get approached by companies and things to do like bits of work, so there is like a monetary motivation as well. But aside from
Hi,
that,
John Sports. Hi, Nadia. Welcome, everybody.
That's my
so
husband.
Is it your husband, John Sports? Hello, John. Yeah, so there's a downside, did you say? Eat your heart out? Eat your heart out, we're just giving them away.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, so what are the Starlight Manal? So what are the downsides to blogging, do you think?
I don't know, just there's quite a lot of pressure really, because people just think that, oh, you just post pictures and then you share them and that's all that you do, but really there's like a whole other side of it that people who follow you, they don't really see it. So I've had some horrible comments and some horrible messages before, and I've got quite thick skin, so I just delete them and block them, and I don't really think about them after. But it can be a bit like, well, you know, like maybe I've exposed myself or like put something out there that's not offended somebody, but they've maybe been a bit judgy, or you're always judged because you do put yourself out there. So for me personally, I don't really take anything to heart. I just, if somebody's a bit horrible to me, I just delete it, and I don't worry about it. But
well, Starlight Manel has just said, Carey Mum, I love your blog and your honesty. Hi, welcome to Kangaroo Kids, my nursery school. Welcome. It's nice to see you that you've joined the chat tonight. So look, as we're chatting, can you fire away with some questions, and I can pin the questions and we can start answering them. My favourite post update is the I'm bored in the house video.
Oh yeah, that's got a bit of swearing on there, so I don't think you can play it on this show, but yeah.
Actually, we met at Paul's.
Very bored.
Yeah, so somebody met at Paul's. She's a real cool mum. Hi, Miro 32. Okay, so the healthy living, welcome.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, it's so nice. Thanks so much for trying to bring it in. So, right, so what would be some of your top tips for somebody starting out? How do you go from no followers to lots of followers like you?
I ask this quite a lot. So I started in 2018, just posting pictures, no agenda really. But then, I don't know if you've heard of like the Instagram algorithm. It was a lot easier then to like get followers and get engagement. So I look back at like my posts when I didn't even have that many followers, and they were getting like more engagement than what they actually do now, because I think that Instagram have changed the way that you're seen and how you're seen. But I do try to engage with a lot of other accounts, and I reply to everybody, so I do try to get back to everyone that sends me a message. Eventually, it might be like a week later, but I do always try to reply to everyone. Comments, I always reply. I love following like other mums, and just like not necessarily mummy bloggers, just like my friends and like people that like I meet at school and stuff. So I like to see what's going on, and I think it's about sharing and being honest as well. I follow Gary Vee online, and he says that if it's something that you're passionate about and you like doing, don't change it because of how many followers you get, because they'll just come naturally. So
and but you must, so you said that yes, you've had a few people that have sent a few messages that weren't very kind.
Yeah.
But I would imagine that you also get lots of messages from people who say that you've inspired them or you've helped them.
Oh yeah, like I've shared a few like hacks and things, and like I do get some people asking me about like just general things like what formula they have, or like what do they eat and stuff like that. And I always say, like, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a paediatrician, but this is just what we do, and I share what we do. And if people like it, I'm really flattered.
Little Mama's asked a question. Okay, so Little Mama's quite early on in her journey in Instagram, but it's lovely. Her little page is a real delight to watch. But she's asked you a question. Yes, like your eyelashes, Starlight said.
They're not my eyes.
They like your eyelashes. Okay, so Little Mama's asked that she's been watching Britain's Best Parents. Okay, how would you describe your parenting style? Kiss, 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 she says.
God. At the moment, it's gone out the window. Mason's literally on the iPad all day. Ellis is just crawling around playing with plug sockets. I mean, we're in like quarantine, has basically thrown all of my parenting rules out the window. Like before, when he was in school, we had a really good routine. Like they still go to bed at 7 o'clock, but when school was on, we were out the door at 7:30 every day. Ellis still has his routine, but Mason, I don't know. I can't really tell people, because I can't really give advice, because I don't think I'm doing that well at the moment myself. I'm really like struggling with homeschooling, and I think the kids are getting frustrated because they can't go anywhere or do anything when they're really young. So yeah.
I mean, the biggest thing, I mean, look, I've worked with families now for 28 years, and what I've learned in that time is that family life, get inspired. Little Mama's laughing, she says she can relate to it. You ladies are awesome, doing a great job, but thank you. Look, what I've learned in 28 years of working with children and families is that family life is difficult. Okay.
Yeah.
But no matter what, the most important thing is the family's well-being.
Yeah, of course.
It really is. And so if the only way for you to hold your family together, for anybody listening, the only way is to use an iPad because life is challenging right now, or you're struggling with the home learning, prioritize yourself first. Make sure, you know, that your
Yeah.
well-being of your family comes first. Everything else, you know, can kind of fall in a bit later.
Yeah. A lot of the distance learning is on the iPad as well, like, because on the school app or whatever they use, so it's all on there. And actually, he does get a bit frustrated, like, with it, and he doesn't. At first, he was really engaged, and then I think I've spoken to some of the other parents in his class, and he's in FS1, so they're all just a little bit young, so they just get frustrated with it all. And he just wants to watch PJ Masks and jump on the sofa. So.
But you know, in other countries around the world, children aren't doing any formal learning till they're 6.
Of course, yeah, because in the UK, he wouldn't be in school yet, so
He wouldn't
I'm
know.
absolutely fine with it, yeah.
Yeah, so back in the UK, I used to teach FS2 reception, so he wouldn't have even come into my class yet. So, you know,
Exactly.
anything you're doing is, you know, is a bonus. But so let's get back to your blogging. Riaz 6027 has said, I love these conversations. So let's hear some more of your tips, because you said that I tell you what made me smile was about how, like, your husband, he has to take all the photos.
Yeah, he does, and I don't have a.
So you have, what you said to me is that you do have like an old Nixon, but I think you left it in the UK, and that you're just using your iPhone. I think we've lost the internet connection. Hopefully we can bring you back. She's left, but she'll come back in. But what she was telling me earlier is that she's got this fantastic blog, but actually her husband takes all the photos. And if it's anything like what happens in my house, sometimes husbands get a bit fed up of being told to take photos. Here you are. So John, now, does John mind having to take the photos?
Yes, he does. We have so many arguments about taking pictures because, like, I love him and he does a great job, but he's not very good at taking pictures. He has improved, but like we have arguments. Like, this angle, take it again. So what he does is he just takes literally maybe like 50 pictures, and I'll just choose one good one from it, and then we delete.
So he just goes like this, click, click,
yeah,
click, click, click.
And
right.
obviously, like with the children, it's really hard to work with kids, so a lot of our pictures are like quite natural, and you'll notice more recently, so a lot of our pictures are from behind, because probably one of them's crying, one of them's throwing a tantrum, so you can't see that when the picture's from behind.
Yeah, and no, I know. And the thing is not everyone's looking their best right now, are they? So I know myself, I'm like, oh, just take a picture of me holding my book.
Yeah, in front of my face like this. Yeah, exactly. So he's really good at taking pictures, but we used to take pictures all the time anyway. So just for like memories and looking back on it. But yeah, I always have my phone on me, so quickly just take a picture if I like something.
Yeah, no, it's so you know, look, it's really hard. You're saying about the Instagram algorithm. So, you know, people starting out, it would be a shame for them to get disheartened, you know, because they have such great content.
Yeah,
you know, some people, I'm thinking, wow, you should have so many followers. It's such great content that you've put out.
Yeah.
You know, how can we, you know, improve our Instagram if that's something that's important to us?
So if followers is what you're really focused on, and engagement, one way. So I was literally at like I think I had like 50 to 100 followers for growing thing, hashtags. So I think hashtags, put a location pin on. So if you're in Dubai or if you're at JBR Beach or wherever, put a location tag in. That helps you get seen by people who are in the same area as you. Hashtags as well, like maybe don't use mum.
Do you use an app? What app would you recommend?
I don't use any apps for my hashtags or anything. I just use Instagram. But when you type in your hashtag, as you start to type it, underneath it will come up with like popular hashtags. So you don't want to choose one that's got like millions of hashtags, that's been used millions of times, because when people look at that hashtag, you're not going to come up very high. So you want to use one that's maybe got, so maybe like Dubai mums or DXB mums, it's got about 1,000 uses approximately. So you might come up a bit
Well,
higher.
everyone's going to use it now, you've
Yeah,
said.
but there's a few that like aren't used as much. So you don't want to use one that's got like tens of thousands, because you might not get seen. Do you get what I mean? So like,
Yeah, no, I
really,
do.
really
And
popular
I'm
ones,
quite
those
new to
people are using it,
Instagram.
yeah. Whereas
I,
like if you use one that's a little bit not got like 5 uses, but one
okay,
that's a little bit in the medium maybe.
okay.
So,
And what about, are there any apps or anything that you recommend? Do you use Plan? No, you said you didn't. What
no,
about Cut Story or anything like
I don't.
that?
I use InShot for my videos. It's like a editing app, and you can basically. So when I do like a lot of cooking with Mason, more so now during lockdown. So we've done like a few baking videos. I have like I'll show you actually my tripod. I don't know if you can. I've still got my birthday decorations up.
Oh,
I
you're
refuse
so
to take-
sweet, the way
I
you're
refuse
just
to
letting
take
us
them
into
out.
your house.
So I have one of these here, a ring light. Don't know if you can see it.
Yes.
So you can put your camera, you can put your phone on there. So I just set it up, and he's not even aware that it's on. So I'll just let it record for like 20-30 minutes while we're baking or while we're doing something. Then afterwards I'll cut out bits and edit it and put music over.
Oh, okay. So what app do you use?
It's called InShot, InShot, and it's free.
Right, okay.
You can pay like, I think it's like £1.99 sterling to remove their watermark off there, but I didn't at first. I just used their app. Yeah, it's really good.
Well, I hate to say it because we have to go because somebody else will be coming and doing something. There's a music, because Pearl FM is, I don't know if you know, it's the Algeria Culture Centre, and it's closed at the moment because obviously it's a children's centre. So that's why we're doing it on IG, but they also deliver music lessons. And so they've got this wonderful musician that comes on in a little bit. So we don't want to steal his moment, but we've got a few more minutes. So but when we were talking earlier, you said that sometimes people notice you and come up to you. How does that feel?
It's really lovely, but it's so like I cringe inside. So my sister was here just before everything got locked down. She came on holiday from the UK, and we went to brunch, and I got spotted at brunch, and she was like, "Who do you think you are?"
Yes.
She was like, "Are you a celebrity?" I was like, "No, I'm really not." But like, it is quite funny that people do recognise you. But I think mostly they recognise the kids before they recognise me.
Yes.
Which worries me a little bit, because I'm like, am I putting them out there too much? But then it's no different from your kids being in like the Next catalogue or Gap, on Gap's website, if they do like child modelling or whatever. So yeah,
I think as long as the children are happy to be in it, because actually I've seen it, there's a particular blog I can think of recently where one of the children I could see is probably growing up and beginning to think, do you know what, I don't really want to do this anymore. You know, and I think when we reach that point, then that particular child maybe just takes a back seat.
Yeah,
of
course. So like, if Mason ever said to me, "Mummy, I don't want to be on your internet page," I don't think he's aware that it exists, in all honesty. But if he's like, "I don't want pictures, I don't want this," then of course I wouldn't force him. And I have heard stories that I've got friends that have got older children, and they're like, "Oh, Mum, I can't believe you put pictures of me up as a baby and this, that, and the other." And they're like, "Can you sit down?" And I do totally get that, because their life is, they're like, but at the same time, they've got to earn their keep, haven't they? These kids.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's one way of looking at it. But the children actually quite like it. We do this thing at Kangaroo Kids called Kanga Chat. And one of the children will come on and do like a live chat with one of the teachers, right? Yeah. And it's brilliant.
They love it.
They love it. They absolutely love it. And it's like they're on TV.
Yeah, like the Teams calls with the classes. Hi, Helly, by the way.
Hi, Helly.
My Little Loves blog is another amazing mummy blogger, by the way. Helly. And
yes, I saw her today. She followed me.
She's very, very supportive as well. So she's been supporting me, fighting my corner from when I first started, inviting me to events and sharing my details with like other people that might want to work with me and stuff. So thank you, Helly.
Oh, that's so nice. Well, Helly, I got lucky then because you followed me today. So now I will have to bring you on as well. I thought she got a beautiful page, Helly.
Yeah, beautiful girls as well. 3 gorgeous girls.
Yeah.
Which makes me so broody for a girl because I have 2 boys.
Oh, will we hear the patter of tiny feet, John? I don't know. He's too busy with the camera.
Hidden away in the kitchen.
Yeah, he is. Well, I found I was looking for people to bring on. Well, I knew I was bringing Happy Families back with Principal Lisa, but yet it was going to be on IGTV, which was a bit unusual because normally on the radio, no one can see you.
Yeah.
So this was going to be a bit different. I was looking for people who were really genuine to bring on, and I saw one of your stories and I was like, that girl will be great. So I'm really glad that you've come on to chat to us, and maybe when we get back into the studio, you can come on and chat to us on the radio.
Won't have to do my makeup or my hair then, will I? Because there'll be
no, that's I have to say that there is a benefit to radio, but no, because you have a camera as well, though. And
do you? Okay.
Yeah, you do. you do. But anyway, thank you so much. But thank you for persevering, because I know it was a bit difficult, wasn't it?
I think our internet, I'm not sure. I don't know.
It's okay. Don't worry. You've been a little star tonight. Thank you. And I look forward to following your blog. So is there anything you want to say to everybody listening and watching?
Just thank you, everyone. And if you have any more questions, then you can DM or ask Lisa and she can forward them on. So yeah, thank you. I'm sorry about the tech glitches.
Thank you for just being yourself.
Thank you.
All right. Take care of yourself, darling, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for coming on Happy Families.
Bye.
Take care, everybody. See you on Wednesday. Bye-bye. Bye.